Watch some combine videos. Man, didn't know a big man can move so fast. Yo, I'm still tripping out on some of the times on these guys when it came to the 4-4. Shit was wild. Other thing that there's talk about is Max Crosby is in talks for an extension, which I am 100% behind re-signing this man. Um, Now there's a couple of people in Raider Nation that are a little bit against it because they think that the amount that they're talking is a little too much. Um, but guys, you can't control the price of the market. I don't really think that's not neither here or there, man. You can't control the price of the market. So at the end of the day, I mean, if it's gonna be that much, it's gonna be that much, man. Going rate for a starting defensive end is pretty high, bro. It's pretty fucking high. So hey, if we could get him for not overage, we don't have to pay that much for him, but we pay a decent amount and a good reasonable amount. Take that shit. And from what I hear, the talks are going really good. Um, I think the biggest issue people got was with the fact like, oh, dude, he only got 8 sacks. Well, dude, I am so sick and tired of motherfuckers getting mad over 8 sacks. Look, guys, 8 sacks, yes, 90 fucking pressures. He led the NFL in pressures. Do you know the definition of affecting the quarterback? Do you get that? Anybody that's against this man getting his motherfucking money, you shut the fuck up, all right, man. That's on some shit. Like, Max Crosby deserves a payday. It's plain and simple. And if he's actually being reasonable about it, y'all need to calm the fuck down with that. But Max Crosby, yeah, he's actually due for a good fucking payday. I'm actually looking forward to that, man. If the talks are going a lot more fluently than it is going with Carr right now. Carr, that's a whole nother story. It doesn't matter whether he gets paid the most or gets paid the least or gets paid the middle. People are always gonna hate on Carr. But Max Crosby, I don't know how the fuck you can hate on this guy with the effect he has on the quarterback. All right, let's see what we got. Yo, Anthony Estrada, what's up, man? How you doing? Hugo C, free Kane. Hell yeah, free Kane, man. Free Kane. Man, I'm still tripping out on that shit. I'm still tripping out on that shit, dude. I will tell you one thing though. Kane fucked up. Kane fucked up. You got to wait till you got a clear shot, man. Don't be fucking putting other people in jeopardy. Take the shot when you got it, man. Better strategize next time, man. Hey yo, I'm gonna be real with you. If something happened to my kid, dude, I don't care. I will go to prison too, dude. That's on the real. That's on the real, man. That's I have no fucking issue with what Kane chose to do. I just have a little bit of issue with the way he did it. You can't put other people in jeopardy, man. But yeah, you gotta free fucking Kane, man. Free that man. Or dude, it is what it is, man. That's some crazy shit that happened. Spliff Raider, pay that man. Hell yeah, pay that man, bro. So what did you think of the freaking guy I told you? Oh yeah, man, I liked him. I think he's explosive. Got a good vision. Really good blocker. I was really impressed with the guy's blocking, man. I honestly think that it showed more blocking than anything in the video I watched. I was tripping out on it. I was like, okay, because it was showing pretty much snap by snap. I think it showed all the snaps in that video I watched. So it was a good game. It was a good showing, man. I like the video. Good recommendation, man. Appreciate that. So, I mean, okay. So on Max Crosby though, man. Yeah, I think we need to pay that man. But I honestly believe like from what I hear, it looks like it's going. The extension talks are going well. It says it right here. I'm actually reading it. Says that like everything seems to be more reasonable. Like he wants to be a Raider, guys. This man wants to be a Raider. Like straight up, he loves playing for this team. And you can see it in his passion. You can see the way he plays, the way he just reps the nation. He's willing to do stuff, man. And I think the issue is and this is from their perspective, and I get this. Like anybody against signing him to a long-term extension or anything like that, They're saying, well, what if he doesn't match the system? We don't know what we're gonna get out of him in this system. We don't know whether he's gonna be as effective in this system. And that I understand. That I get. That perspective I could actually, listen to someone speaking off of that. Because that actually makes more sense. If you really think about it, you don't know what we're gonna get yet. We do know that this is gonna have multiple fronts. This is gonna have a dual kind of twisted Frankenstein type system that this guy's gonna put together, and you gotta have a fucking high football IQ in order to do this shit. There's stuff that he's gonna be doing that like probably hasn't been done yet. He's already the DC's already talked about it, but he personally talked to fucking Max Crosby and told him, "Don't worry, we're gonna put you in a position to succeed." He personally told him that. So I'm gonna have faith in it. I'm gonna have faith in it that this guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to use Max Crosby. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm really excited about re-signing this man. It's gonna be interesting, man. Okay, DC deserves another long-term contract, 4 years, 32 million a year. I'll take that. 32. I personally would go for 30. I believe 30 plus 5 million of incentives, and those incentives being he actually makes the playoffs, or no, makes the AFC Championship, gets us to a Super Bowl. If that, you could add another 5 on that. I give a fuck. Throws for more than 30 touchdowns. Add that onto that shit. Get some incentives in there to make him want to play harder, because I know he grinds it out. He's a hard worker. He's obviously proven he's a hard worker. Gone through so much shit last year, and he was able to take this team to the playoffs, lead this team to a playoffs. I can't say take, because the whole team took us to the playoffs. They came together as a whole, but he was able to lead this team, and we made the playoffs, man. We made a good run. So he's a grinder. He's a hard worker. But maybe if you add a little bit of that incentive, that might take him to the next level. I don't know. Hey man, we'll see what happens. I believe that's a reasonable amount though. 32 million. That's a reasonable amount. And a lot of people, they're hating on that. They're like, oh, he needs to sign 25 million. Look, guys, we're not being realistic about this. We're not being realistic about that. He's not gonna sign a $25 million contract, guys. It's gonna, if anything, maybe 28, maybe 29. Not a $25 million contract. He's not gonna sign a $20 million a year contract. That is not the going rate for a fucking quarterback. Y'all need to get, like, seriously, those days are over. Those days, these motherfuckers are making like damn near 40 million a year, right? No, even more than that. The next contract that's gonna come through is probably gonna be Aaron Rodgers. Who, I guarantee you, that shit's gonna be upward of 50 mil a year. Like, it's gonna be near that, all right? Pretty fucking close, around 48 to 45 million a year. Like that, this guy is worth that. I'm not even gonna front. Aaron Rodgers is worth that. Derek Carr, not so much. And I'm a fucking Derek Carr supporter, but I'll admit that shit. However, so if you're talking about that's the ceiling. He's somewhere in this range, and that range is around 30 million a year. So we need to be more realistic about that. A lot of people are just like, they're kind of really shooting the shit with like these numbers, and they don't really think that through. It's like, yo, you got to take into account the inflation of this shit, the way it's gonna expand with the pricing. Like, it's gonna get more, man. It's gonna get higher and higher. So you want to lock him down at a reasonable price right now and count that inflation, so that way he ain't he ain't looking for say we sign him to maybe 28 million a year. Okay, so just shooting the shit, 28 million a year. Okay, that's actually a really good fucking steal. I'm not gonna front, and I would take that. I would take it. I'm not gonna front. If we could get it for cheaper, yeah, take it for cheaper. I am 100% behind that. Anything to improve the team, I'm good. However, two years later, he's in the fucking AFC Championship, and then you run into a fucking brick wall of, oh well, dude, he deserves more money. He's probably gonna sit out. Something could happen. I ain't saying Carr's like that, and I don't think he's like that. But you're putting yourself in a circumstance that you don't need to put yourself in. You get what I mean? So get him at a reasonable price. Count the the inflation that could actually add to that, and do what you got to do. And I'm just saying, we got to be more realistic about that shit. That's that man deserves bag cash. Yep. He got a Raider tat. Yeah, Big Daddy. He got a Raider tat. That entire, I think, him and a couple other people. Clelin Ferrell got a Raider tat also. Josh Jacobs got a Raider tat. Dude, I want, Everybody talking about Raider tats. I want Derek Carr to get a Raider tattoo, like straight up. You say you want to be a Raider for life? Prove it. I say, prove it. Nah, man. That probably pissed like half the nation off. I'm not gonna front. They'll probably run up on him with the void stamp. Ta, ta. Some of y'all straight hate that, man. I don't know why. All right. Let's see what's next. What else we got? How you doing, Raider John? I see you still doing lives. Oh yeah, I can't wait for the draft. I don't think any unheard ofs. Dude, I don't know, bro. That's what I thought. Like when Gruden took over, but guess what? Yeah. So yeah, who knows, man? Hopefully we pick someone that's solidified, someone that a lot of that everything points to him having a very uppity ceiling, So I really just want to draft someone that I know is going to be a difference maker on this team. I honestly don't care about position. I want a wide receiver. I do, personally. But that's just me personally. And yeah, that's just me being greedy. Offensively, that's just me being greedy. That's me wanting someone that could actually stretch the field, someone that could actually break someone's ankles, someone to, someone other than Hunter Renfrow that's going to be doing some shit, and making a play. That's just me personally. That's something I want, okay? Dude, I was on SC Experience Live on Friday for the Combine. This guy was Bears fan. He was saying Justin Fields is better than Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you. Yo, Anthony Estrada, man. Some people be saying some shit. What brother Chargers fan here? But you channel is dope. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate the support, man. I get some support from Charger fans, Niner fans, a couple of fans that actually the reason they actually found my channel is because they see me going on rants and going on these tirades of shit. And it's because we lost. It's usually that's usually how it plays out. My team loses, someone goes on, Google looks up Raider fan reacts, and then my face pops up, and I start going on a rant about how we lost and shit like that. So I'm used to it. I'm used to fans from other teams actually, supporting this channel because they like to see me react, my reaction and shit, after a game. So yeah, cool. Appreciate the support though, man. Appreciate that. Robert Pena, what's up, big dog? How you doing, man? Big Daddy. Yeah. What's that? What's up? What's that? All right. Max Ray, what's up, Raider John? Hey, how you doing, man? Superman Gizzy, how you doing, bro? Robert Pena had a funny debate on Raid with the tapes. He was saying Sherbert was way better than quarterback because he won a Super Bowl than Sherbert. Yo, see, that's the thing about the Super Bowl, guys. I get it. You look at the rings, all right? I get the standard of that. If you don't got a ring, you're probably not going to get looked at for, like, in certain areas to be considered like the Hall of Fame or elite or anything like that, up to that standard. As it should be. I mean, if you can't take your team there, if you can't lead your team there and win, you're going to be looked at differently. However, there are certain exceptions to that. Like, for instance, you got, like, Trent Dilfer. I mean, let's be real. That guy wasn't a good quarterback, but he had a perfect team around him. He had a good circumstance around him, and he had a defense that no one has ever fucking seen. Like, so you got to take those kind of things into account. There's other, things that play a factor into a Super Bowl win. And Carr might be one of those quarterbacks, guys. Like, you put him in the right circumstance, I guarantee you he's going to succeed. I mean, and it cracks me up. Like, he is not as good as Aaron Rodgers. I will openly admit that, and I will tell you straight up, he is not as good as Aaron Rodgers. Anybody that says Derek Carr is better than Aaron Rodgers, they ain't on some shit. They ain't on some shit. I don't know what to tell you, bro, but you need to get your brain cells checked. I don't know what's up, but you want some shit. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best quarterbacks of all time, and I can't even deny that. However, you do look at this, if you want to do a side-by-side comparison, it's kind of unfair. Because look at who Aaron Rodgers is throwing to. one of the best fucking wide receivers to ever play the game. Well, dude, that dude's a fucking future Hall of Famer if he keeps this shit up. He's a damn good quarterback. Now, same thing for like other quarterbacks. You got like, you know, every good quarterback gets a good fucking has a good wide receiver to throw to, or a fucking well established elite talent playing on his side of the ball. Only person Derek Carr got, Darren Waller. That's it. That's it. Like Hunter Renfrow, he's gonna get there. I think if he's on the rate of getting there, I'm not gonna front. But as for like, you know, you could make the argument like he still doesn't have all the pieces he needs. You know, you could still, a lot of people could still make that argument. Now, if he had all those pieces and we still choked in the playoffs and we still came up short and we still like, you know, and we had a top, you know, top 10, top 15 defense, and he still managed to fucking fuck the game over for us, I 100% agree with everybody that's saying that we need to get rid of his ass. Because that's just, there you go. You have it across the board. You put him in every single circumstance possible, and it is not working out. Right now, I'm kind of on the let's keep him. Let's draft other quarterbacks if we have to. Have them learn around him. If they beat him out, good. If not, then okay. We'll see what happens. I'm on that train right now. You know, I honestly think that if we put the right pieces around him, he could actually take us places. He could, you know, probably make a run. Who knows? But he is that quarterback. I will admit that he is that quarterback that needs the pieces around him. He can't do it on his own. There are quarterbacks that can though, and I'm not gonna front. Like there are quarterbacks that can transcend greatness. Like they are just that type of person that could actually take them all the way, and they could actually erase the fact that the defense isn't like in the top 15, that there is no number one wide receivers, and you don't see that often. You're not going to see that often. That maybe comes once every like 20 drafts. Like you're, and even then, like sometimes it's just a bright light that flutters away. Sometimes you don't know, you know. So yeah, just my opinion, though, man. Well, trade Renfrow for the Honey Badger. No, I'm good, thanks. No, I'm good, thanks. I'm trying to find one of the good friends is a Raider fan. So I'm not a Raider fans. Yeah, Raider John, watch your UFC this weekend. Yeah, I might check it out. I think my friend's having something. I might go over there and watch it. I enjoy watching it every now and then. I'm not really a die-hard UFC fan, but when it's a good fight, I'll go check it out. I'll watch. I'll watch a fight here and there. I like watching the undercards too, man. There's like something about someone that you know a lot of people don't know that's making a name for himself. That you just see a different element when it comes to the fighting. I like to watch that. Bolts. Hope you're having a blessed day. Thanks, man. You too. Agree with you 100%. Thanks, man. DC over Devontae. I want DJ Clark over Devontae Adams. He's cheaper and younger. I'll give you that. Younger, I think, is probably a better element of that statement because Devontae Adams is, you know, he ain't too old, but like, if you're looking for something that you could build a team for, you know, at least another decade or something, you're gonna want someone slightly younger. But I still, if we could get Devontae and at a reasonable price, keyword reasonable price, I'd have to take it, man, because he's just that player. He's just that dude. He's just that guy that could actually change an offense and make a defense want to, you know, play a different like a different kind of you know, defense, because you can't, like, you can't put him one-on-one with somebody. That someone's gonna get beat. It's like, so it just changes the outcome. It changes the way defenses look at an offensive scheme, and it just basically puts any team that he goes over, he's gonna put them over the top if they got the right situation in place. So I personally would want him. However, if we go, DJ Clark is a good, you know, like good option. I'm kind of on the Allen Robinson train, only because I've seen what that man could do with shit quarterbacks. You get him a decent quarterback, I want to see what he will do with Derek Carr. I really do, because Derek Carr has been proven, like, you get him someone that's decent, he could ball out. You get him someone that's proven to get, like, you know, good numbers, not only good numbers, pretty much almost borderline elite numbers. Borderline. He's not Allen Robinson ain't elite, but he's pretty damn close. He's almost there. Like, and I think the reason why he ain't leave, if you really think about it, look at the quarterbacks that have been throwing him the fucking ball. I mean, let's be real. Look at the fucking quarterbacks that have been throwing him the ball. So yeah, I mean, you could make that argument. No, you can make that argument. But he if you give him a decent quarterback like Derek Carr, maybe it might just take him over the top. Maybe he might excel more. So personally, I would go for Allen Robinson. Just my opinion though. I like watching that guy play. I like him. I like to watch him play. He grinds shit out. Like he's a good fucking player. Bring back Jamarcus. Oh fuck you. Don't even get. Why you gonna say some shit like that too, Fat Sounds? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's messed up, bro. Bring back. You serious? You serious? You fucking get the fuck out of here, bro. Jamarcus Russell. Fuck. Yeah, what the fuck are we gonna bring him back for? To be a lineman? Fuck out of here. um. Okay. Hey, bro. Hope to see you in LA this season in the Chargers and Raiders game. I'm going. That's the plan. I'm actually not. I probably not the Charger game. I plan on going this year to the Rams versus Raiders game. Raiders and Rams game in LA. So, dude, that's a trip, man. We're getting 2 extra home games. That's awesome. All right, yeah, man. That's crazy, crazy. You ever that I used to tell people that joke all the time. Whenever we were like, move to another, we were always the team that got picked to go overseas, to go to Mexico, go to Europe, go somewhere, you know, that's not, and we always lose a home game. We're always the team that loses the home game. And the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, I know why now. I know why. I like, you look at the stadium when we go to LA or when we went to San Diego. There you go. We already had a home game. We had an extra home game. So I was like, okay, well, it'll break even. So I get their logic. Makes sense. Nah, man, I'm just playing. I am. Man, you think you guys have a chance in getting Adam? Stop dreaming, dude. Man, we have a chance. I mean, we got a shot. We got a decent amount of cap room, and we're making more room right now. Word is our GM Mike Ziegler is actually freeing up some space. There's a couple of people that are on the chopping block and a couple people that are on the restructuring block that will be actually able to make some more room for to make some signings. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm really liking the way this front office works, man. I really like the moves that they make and the way they're aggressive with it. They're not afraid to go after what they want. So if they want them, I guarantee you they're gonna make room and they're gonna do what they got to do. So see what happens, man. Anthony Estrada, you hear Dallas is releasing Cooper. What do you think? I'll take him. I take him back, dude. I know he said some shit. I know he opened his mouth. He burned some bridges, but he could build a raft and float on over to the back to the nation, man. It's all good. Ain't no hate here, man. Once a Raider, always a Raider. It's good. I ain't too mad at him. It wasn't his choice to leave. He got traded. He didn't. He honestly didn't deserve top wide receiver money the way he was playing with us. Then he earned it. I'm not gonna front. He earned his paycheck and earned a good payday for with Dallas for a while, and then he kind of sizzled off. Sizzled. He kind of fizzled off to do his own thing. But you know what? I ain't too mad at Cooper, guys. I have no problem with him, man. I mean, to be honest with you, I think he would be really good. He would be really good in this offense. Like, I'm not even gonna front, man. I think he would excel very well in this offense. So I would take him. I mean, if we could get him for a reasonable price and not the amount that he's trying to get with Dallas before they decided to cut his ass. I mean, let's be real. Can you? Thank you. Amar Van Noy. Yeah. Tried to be there at the Rams game. My big bro is a Rams fan. Yeah, my one of my closest homies, my cousin actually. Um, he was a Rams fan. He actually passed away a while back, but I promised him I would go to the game with him. I want to take his son to the Raiders Rams game. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm hoping they're affordable. I trip out because it's actually cheaper to go to a Rams or a Charger game than it is to go to a Raider game right now. I checked. I trip out on the fucking prices, man. It's ridiculous. This will be this year if I'm able to go to the Rams versus Raiders game. This will be my first road game, first ever. Which from the looks of it, when I watch it on TV, it doesn't really look much like a road game, if you know what I mean. But that's just during preseason. Who knows? Maybe they might catch up during regular season. Who knows? Have you been to the East Coast games? Nope. Never been to the East Coast game. I would love to go to a New York game. That's on my bucket list, definitely. Raiders versus New York Jets or New York Giants. I'd go to one of those games. I would love to go to one of those games. However, like it's a different city, different area. I mean, like I said, it's on my bucket list. On my bucket list. Check that out. Yeah. Coop. 15 mil tops. Yeah, I'd take that. 15 mil. He's right now. He's what scheduled to get like 20 mils, 23 mils, something like that. Plus incentives or some shit. I don't know, man. I know it was up there in the 20s. I was like, oh, but he ain't worth that much. He ain't worth that much. That's crazy. But yeah, I take that. Around 14, 15 mil. One country said that come back to SC experience said. Doc said he didn't want him. That's a surprise, man. Because I know Doc's had nothing but love for that guy. Even when he left, Doc's was showing him still showing him love. I remember he actually put. I seen a clip where he laid his jersey out on the Cowboys practice field, and he laid it out, and then he's got to say goodbye. He walks away, and then next you know, not even a minute later, he walks back and he grabs the fucking jersey. He's like, "Shut up!" And he walks away with it. Like you couldn't let it go. Like I can't quit you. Yeah, Doc's. Doc's so number love. So I'm surprised. Yeah, he didn't want him back. That's a trip. I'd take him back, guys. I just think that he would excel in this offense. However, I don't think he'd want to come back. Like I said, he burned a lot of bridges, guys. He did a lot of said a lot of stupid shit. I think a couple of things he said was he's happy to be playing for a real NFL team. I think that was one of the quotes he said. A lot of things rubbed me the wrong way, and I even posted a few things about him, like like when he got in a fight when they made the playoffs and he got in a shoving match with one of the players. I was like, dude, ain't this the same dude that got his head beat in with the helmet by Pac-Man? I mean, what the fuck? Like, am I seeing the same fucking Amari Cooper right now? But I have nothing against him, really, man. I get it. It's a business, guys. You don't get to choose. The fans don't get to choose where these players go. And matter of fact, the players sometimes don't even get to choose, man. That was a trade. It was a fucking trade. So at the end of the day, if he's willing to come back for a reasonable price, I'd take him back. I think he'd fit well in this offense. However, I still think we would need another wide receiver, even if we were to get him. Just my opinion. Thanks, Robert Pena. What? Really got suspended the entire 2026? Man, how y'all fucking get all this information? I don't be getting updates and shit. Yeah, that's a trip. The fuck? If so, that would be a solid pickup. East Las Raider Nation. I was in Mexico City in 2016 versus Texans. That was a hell of a game, man. I remember that game. We were both had winning records, both leading our division. I remember they took the lead, and then they had his two top wide receivers, Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree, locked down. They had both of them locked down, and Derek Carr just said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start chucking to the running backs." And Jalen Richard he murked him. Like he was catching like out of the backfield. Him and what was that fucking other guy's name? I know his name. Fucking it. The other running back that was short, he looked just like Jalen Richard. They were real short, low to the ground, built real tough. Man, they were really solid, a solid frame and shit. But they were able to just kill him, man. They were killing him with the little check down passes that he was doing. and like they adjusted on during halftime. I remember that was like seriously adjustment 101 in that game. If you look at the way they adjusted their game plan offensively, that is what you want to do in a game. And that's one thing I like about, you know, our new coach. He's very about that. He's that type of coach that'll adjust on the fly if he has to, and he'll do what works. Period. He won't try and make something work. He'll do what works. Um, so I like that. Go to the Rams game. Would you like to have a beer with you? Yeah, man, I would love to have a beer. Anybody that wants to, meet up with me at the Rams game when I go, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking go. I'm saying that right now. I'm putting it out in the universe. I will be there. Yeah, I'd love to have a beer with anybody that wants to have a beer with me, man. Raider fan or not, anybody that supports me on this channel, I'd love to have a beer with you. Coop, no thanks. I hear you, man, and I get it, bro. I get it. Some people don't want them. I'd be okay with it, personally. Just me. I'd be okay with it. If we brought him back, I'd be okay with it. Is buying a house in Vegas. Maybe they know something we don't. Man, yeah, yo, Davante Adams is buying a house, but we can't put any, we can't put a stake in that. For all you know, he's subletting it, and maybe he's gonna go when he retires, live next to his best friend. It's like you don't know. So I wouldn't take any. I take that with a grain of salt. As a matter of fact, I'd fucking season the shit out of that motherfucker, because that honestly, I don't take anything out of that, man. Like personally, because I put that. I remember back in the Djax to Oakland days, that same exact fucking thing. Everybody was saying he's coming to Oakland because of this. He's coming to Oakland because of this. Like every little thing they would say, like, oh, because he was a Raider fan, oh, because he grew up. Like he grew up a Raider fan or some shit. He used to like always go to the games when he lived in LA. Oh, he's from California, so he wants to come to California. Yo, dude, or he just bought a house in California, so that means he's coming. No, dude, it doesn't mean nothing. Just people are smart. They buy property in places that are one, affordable. Two, you could move to once you leave. I mean, who doesn't want to have a house in Vegas? I mean that's a place that you gotta go when you're on your vacay or some shit. You're gonna want a place to stay, And a player like him, anybody with a high caliber paycheck, they're gonna be able to afford houses everywhere. I mean, if you really think about it, you look into his situation. He's probably still owning the house he lives in right now, and he just bought another house. I mean, multiple houses. What's that tell you? You don't know. I would have put anything into that, guys. That does not mean he's coming here. That means it is kind of coincidental, though. I will give you that. Derek Carr would take a pay cut for Adams. Oh yeah, no, that's not a rumor. He actually flat out said that. Spliff Raider, man. He flat out said he would take a pay cut for bringing Adams over here. He wants him bad, dude. Derek Carr said he said he's gonna do a full court press the moment free agency starts. Try and get that dude over here. I don't know, man. I mean, the amount that he's asking for, I personally, if it was a reasonable price, hands down would go after him. Hands fucking down would go after him. However, if he's not gonna change his price, nah, dude. We got other needs. We got other places of need that we need to address on this team. We can't just be putting all our money in one bucket. It's like we got to spread that shit out. I hope my Chargers get Cooper. Fuck, that would suck. That would suck. I'm not gonna lie. If he goes to the Chargers, that'd be the nail in the coffin for Raider fans just hating on him. Like, so many people would trash his ass if he went to the Chargers. But knowing him, I can see him doing that. That's some shade that he'd probably be throwing on us too if he did that. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, I ain't too worried about it. If he was willing to come back, I'd take him back. If he wants to go to the Chargers, any AFC rival, that's his decision, man. You got to make a decision as a businessman when it comes to that side of the ball. It's like, it's business. It's a business. Can't really control that. Can't control how people see you. You just got to do what's best for yourself. So I ain't too mad about if he will do that, I guess. we really need to draft probably all defense and yo, yeah. I don't think he's gonna go. From what I hear, Green Bay's willing to not only break the bank, break their trend when it comes to paying their players. They're dude, these guys really want him back. Like they are willing to reset the market. Like, and the last time it was set was with Patrick Mahomes. So you could imagine the amount. And Patrick Mahomes made damn near $500 million off of that contract. Hey, dude, think about it, guys. So if he's gonna reset the market, damn. I mean, I don't know, man. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. I take it either way, man. I mean, if he were to go to Denver, I'm okay with playing him twice a year on Denver. Just if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. I'd be pissed about it. I'm not gonna lie. That's like another fucking Peyton Manning coming to your division. Remember that? Yeah, I wasn't too happy about that either. So fuck. But I don't see it happening. I don't see him leaving. I don't see him leaving Green Bay anymore. Like after everything I'm reading, like the way they're really willing to break the bank for him, I just don't see him. I don't think they're gonna let him go. Yeah, that's the thing. They're either gonna pick Rodgers or Adams. They're not gonna be able to keep both. One of them is gonna leave. That sucks. But hey, see what happens. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it. Thank y'all for riding with me on my lunch. Hit y'all up on the next video. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and see y'all on the next one. Go Raiders.